YouTube? It's your girl here, Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. Oh, yes, I created this channel to provide light and love in all ways imaginable. If you are new to this channel, here you will find all types of information. When I create this channel, my goal, my hope, my thought was to help people recreate their life. That could mean recreating your mind, body, and soul. It could be buying a home. It could be, investing in real estate. It could be getting back out dating. It could be getting away from a toxic relationship. It could be going back to school, starting your own business, whatever you feel your dream is. Sometimes we have the vision and we know where we want to be, but we're stuck. And it's okay to be stuck. That's why you have us, life coaches, therapists, counselors. I'm a licensed social worker here outside of Chicago, and this is what we do. So don't ever feel ashamed about getting mental health help or any of the resources that are out there. Mental health is being pushed forward, and as an African American therapist, I can't touch this mic. We are in high demand. We really are, and I'm so proud. Oh my God. Not, no shade to no other race and all this and that, but you all know, if you're African American, and you don't have to be African American to know this. I say black, but it's a stigma in our household that we don't need a therapist. We not crazy, but it's good to see black males, African American men, coming out, getting on video, coming out and getting the help they need, as well as my women, as well as people of all races. But for our race, it was a stigma. It was, but that stigma is being lifted. Let's get it. This is a good video now. Sometimes I'm not a harsh person, but I may come off like I'm fussing at the ladies. I want you all to hear me. This is Auntie here now. I am over 45, over 50. I'm not going no higher now, you all. And I did some things incorrectly. So when I talk to my ladies, where my ladies at from front to back, when I talk to you all, I'm trying to prevent you all from tripping yourselves up and doing some of the things that I did. We can be desperate in relationships. And this happens when we have childhood trauma. We have trauma bonding when, we don't have our self-esteem quite where it needs to be. Because when you're desperate, why are you desperate? Think about that. It's a fear that is not going to work. You're not going to get the man. You're not going to get married. You're not worthy. And that's why those actions come to play. I'm pulling this from an article, and I'm going to tell you, they said 30 something things. I don't think I'm going to do 30 something. That sounds like a bit much. But it's kind of sad that they even were able to list these things. I read through them. I agree. That's what's really sad. It's true. Alrighty now. So we don't need to look desperate. But let me show you what makes a woman look desperate. Before I get all that going, like, subscribe, share. Share, like, subscribe. Thank you. Thank you for joining me too. I appreciate you all so much. All right, let's get it. Okay, so sometimes we can become desperate or appear desperate when we reply too quickly. If you reply to his messages within seconds of receiving them, he may think you are too desperate. Having a man or man having a lady, that's just a slither or a part of your life. Don't you have your finances? Don't you have your spirituality? Don't you have your health? Don't you have your career? Don't you have your family and your friends? So having a relationship it shouldn't be on the pedestal. Bring it down. Bring it down. And maybe this can help you draw a circle and divide your life up in those categories: business, finances, career, family, friends, health, and spirituality. And relationship should be in there. But it's not your circle is not a big circle. You got relationship all over and that's it. Remember to put it in its place. Sometimes we put too much emphasis on it. It's not that serious, you all. It's really not. It's beautiful. I don't think I'm a male basher. And I'm like, when I say love, I love men. But I know it's a part of my life. It's not my everything. Because like tonight, I got to study for an exam. Like tonight, I need to put some notes in the system for my private practice. I just got finished cooking dinner. I mopped. It's always something to do. So having a relationship shouldn't be your all in all. It's okay to have desires. I'm not knocking that. Alrighty. Being too available. If you're always available to engage in a conversation and make time for him, a man can become very spoiled. Don't you have other things to do? Because a man is not going to make you his everything. He's not going to always be available. Word. Alrighty. Let's see here. And I have truly scrolled down so fast. I went all the way towards the bottom. Okay. Another way a woman can look desperate is being overly clingy or possessive. The main thing now is looking at phones. I broke the code and looked at his phone. Do you really want somebody that you have to do that with? Think about that. Do you really want to be going through somebody's phone? I know for me, where I'm recording, I was going to pick up my phone, but I'm recording with it, and I have a work phone. I don't have time to go through a third phone. That's a practice that I did not do in my last long-term relationship. I did not go through his phone. He was consistent. I never thought he was cheating on me. And if he was, I was going to find out. But it's just not something I do. I'm a confident woman. He didn't go through my phone. We're not going to do that. You want to be with a man, or a lady, if it's same sex. You want to be with a partner that you trust. And if you can't trust them, they might not be the best partner for you. Okay? And sometimes we can seem desperate when we dress provocative. Hey, I'm all about the sex appeal. I get it. But maybe having the booty shorts on and having everything hanging out right away, it may not be the best move. I'm for the sexiness. I get it. I get it. I like it too. But dressing provocatively or in an overly sexual manner, it can send the wrong message to some guys. Yeah, they'll like it. They'll sleep with you, but what exactly do you want? Some of this stuff is going to be my inserts. Yeah. If you want sex and you just want a fling or one night stand, say that. Tell yourself. You don't have to tell the guy that or whoever, but say that for yourself. I'm not looking for anything serious. I just want to have some fun, and that's cool. But if you really want something substantial and something that's going to stand the test of time, then you may not want to present yourself in that manner. Okay, more ways that you can seem desperate. Always talk about how you need a man in your life. Wait a minute now. Always talks about how you don't need a man in your life, but then you're not single past a month. I don't need no man. I don't need no man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm an independent woman. I am woman. Hit me roar. Blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, they with another guy. It's March. You with I use this name all the time. You with Brian. And by May, you with Eric. And May didn't even end yet. And now you have Javon. And you just keep the party train moving all the way through 2024. So it's making you seem desperate because it looks like if you don't have a man, you're not happy. And you know that is not true. All righty now. What about the lady that always seeks validation? Do I look cute? How do you like this outfit? Do my booty look big? How do you think my nails look? How does this look? How does that look? It's like, woo! Now, why do you think people post all these pictures over and over? Validation. You see my hair? Well, we saw it yesterday because you just posted a picture yesterday. You see this? We seen it all because you post pictures every day. You can validate yourself. How does one do that? You look in the mirror. I do this. I'll be like, yeah, I have to be honest. Today I look good. Like I tell myself, you can validate yourself. Don't expect someone to validate you. It makes you come off desperate. And a lot of this stuff is really bad when you first meet a guy. Trust me, they keep a score. And men are highly smart. We don't give them enough credit. Very smart. They know a woman who's confident as soon as she walks in the room. She don't have to say one word. It's the way she holds her head. It's her posture. It's her demeanor. She is very polite. Thank you so much. Have a good day. She smiles. She nods. She's not looking around to see who's checking her out because she don't care. She's confident. Of course, women like attention from men. Of course we do. I know I do. But we're not jockeying for it. I'm not. You see me, you see me. No, a confident woman is going to be poised and confident and cool and calm and collected. All right. Another way that someone can be desperate behaving. She's possessive. Where you going now? To the washroom? What about now? Garage? She jealous. I know you like that woman. I know you at work talking to those ladies. Well, he works, if he's a man, he probably gonna work in an office full of ladies. If he's, an engineer or accountant or in sales, his office probably, it may be female dominated. So yeah, he works in an office with women. So you gotta really check yourself. Nobody likes these behaviors, and it makes you come off desperate. If you know without a shadow of a doubt that's your man, you got him, you don't have to worry about another woman. Until we leave this earth, there will be several other women in this world that looks good to your husband, your boyfriend, your whomever. And just like us, I got eyes. I was in a long-term relationship. That didn't stop me from seeing other fine men. I look, that's why God put eyes in my head. I wasn't going to touch the merchandise or try to flirt with those guys. And they do say a little flirting is healthy, so it's harmless, I guess. Sometimes depends on your intentions, but you don't have to be possessive. That's your man. Own that and know that without a shadow of a doubt. Rock it out. You gotta rock out that confidence. Righty. Let's see here. I don't know what I done did. I don't know. Okay, hold on, guys. Yeah, she is constantly trying to change her appearance. Purple wig one day, green wig, look, purple wig and for lunch, green wig at dinner. And it's okay. It's okay to change your hairstyle and change your nails and stuff. But when you look like a chameleon, like, who is that? Oh, that's Tammy. I didn't recognize you. Because I changed my hair. I might have crochets or you see I got my hair like this, kind of like I don't know what you call this, a shorter bob. Yes, I had let it grow out where it was a longer bob on one side, and then I had the ultra short pixie cut. So I changed my hairstyle. I like it; it's fun. But I hope that my guy will know like that's still Tammy. He's not trying to figure out like who is she. So just be cool on changing your look, like throwing on heavy makeup, constantly changing putting on new clothes. Clothes are nice. You got to have your wardrobe right, but you don't need all this stuff, expensive accessories. You all know what to do. You are not yet little kids, so I'm not your mom. But just be you. Whatever is your signature look, rock it. You gotta have enough pants and dresses and nice necklaces and jewelry. And if you want an expensive purse or expensive stuff, you can afford it. That's your money. I'm not on here to tell you what to buy, but don't come off desperate like you jockeying for attention. Oh my God, please don't do this. I saw an ad. It wasn't an ad. I saw something on Facebook. It's about 2 or 3 years ago. And they were like, this is a lady on her first date with a guy. And she had on a wedding dress. And I was like, it was funny to me. Because every lady, that's not their desire to be married right away. I know it's not mine. I've been married before. And there's some ladies, they're like really into their career or they may have kids. So they are really particular about who they date. So that was very untrue. But some women can come off desperate and they will talk about marriage or relationships during conversation, even if talking with someone she just met briefly. And that is a no-no. That makes you come off desperate. And it's going to scare a guy away. Listen here, ladies. Guys don't like aggressive women. They'll sleep with you. They will sleep with you. But if you want ultimately a marriage or relationship, they're not going to marry you. They don't like to be pressured. If you don't believe me, pressure a man and holler back and tell me how it's going to go. Because he is not going to stick around for that. Let's see. Self-esteem is dependent on if she has a man. If she don't have a man, she low to the floor. If she have a man, woo, girl, I'm feeling good today. Well, no, you got to feel good today anyway, regardless. And I just try to talk about the truth on here. I've been dating stuff since I was 15. I'm over 50, so it's got a lot of experience. What am I trying to say? You gotta know for real, you all know that it will happen. That's the key to me, to not be desperate. I'm coming from auntie now. You're a good person. You're beautiful. You work hard. You have things that you had to work hard for. You are educated, sophisticated. Most importantly, you're kind. You're a kind, beautiful soul. God's gonna send you a man. You don't have to be desperate. Desperate is saying, I don't believe. That's really what it's screaming. I'm not worthy. I don't believe. And one of the keys to life, you gotta bloom where you are. Like me, I'm in a similar place with you all. If you're not in a relationship right now, and I'm very happy though. I'm not always happy. Trust and believe. I'm not. Holidays can be a bit much. And I'm without my parents, so it's putting me in a predicament, like a little bit of a weird spot. But I had to use this holiday to reflect, and I started thinking about what I want to do for 2024, ways I can improve my life. At the end of the day, I'm accountable for me, and I got to be happy with me, and I have to make things happen for me. Yeah, I believe, and I know that I'll get remarried or in another beautiful relationship. That doesn't, I'm not without believing that. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm accountable for me, and I have to put a smile on my face. So I want you all to do that and get to that place. So I don't have to do all of this from the article. As I said, I'm a therapist, I'm a counselor, and I know how to help raise low self-esteem. And I've suffered from it too. Yes, I have. Someone that comes off desperate, she will stay in a damaging relationship. It's clearly not working out, but she gonna do it just to stay with somebody. You know how they'll say sometimes, at least having somebody is better than nobody. It's not true. It's not true. Even if the man brings you sadness and joy, that's better. No, 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 no. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna get close to ending. Always talking about the relationship. And me and my man, So yeah, I have a man now. I got married. Me and my husband, me and my fiance. I did that a lot. I talked about my ex a lot. I was happy. But maybe it was too much. Maybe I put too much emphasis on it. It was out of happiness. It wasn't out of trying to make people jealous. I just was happy, and we spent, quite a bit of time together. But maybe it was too much. I'm just self-checking myself. When I do these videos, it's not to come down on you. I'm helping you, but I be helping myself. This is therapeutic for me, these videos. Sometimes always trying to please everybody is another form of desperation. If you don't like chocolate cake, tell him. Don't have him order no chocolate cake at dinner. Be like, no, I don't eat chocolate cake. Or if it's a movie you're not interested in, tell him. It's okay. Last time we went to the movies, you picked. Now it's my turn. Don't try to please nobody every time. You know what I'm saying? It makes you look desperate, and they're not going to respect you. I think I might end here because they're going on and on to the break of dawn. Oh Lord, Lord, if it's a lie, it's a sin. That's not good. That this particular article, it had so much in here. Let me see, who am I getting this from? Sterling Style Academy. It was a blog, and oh, I could talk about this for days. This topic is just a hot topic. It just bothers me to see it. It really does. If you feel like you have low self-esteem, if you feel like you are not worthy of a relationship, or you're just not feeling real positive about yourself, www psychology today, key in your zip code and find you a therapist. You don't have to be depressed. You don't have to have anxiety to go to therapy only. You could be suffering from low self-esteem. It's a new year. You want to reset things. You may be like, you know what? I'm not as happy as I could be, or I want to date. I want to get out there. I want to get married. But I feel like I've been making a lot of mistakes. I want to talk to someone about some ways I can improve my life. One thing we do is talk too much. We tell people, girl, I'm in therapy. Girl, what's wrong with you? You don't have to tell nobody. Do it from the comfort of your home. Get on video and talk to somebody once a week or every other week. It's going to seem like a big commitment, but once you start talking, and you can start talking about the trauma from your past if you have it. Growing up, things was hard. Growing up, I wasn't told I was beautiful. A lot of times, this is why women are coming off desperate, because they don't believe that they can have a healthy relationship or a great man will want them. And some of this is from childhood. Maybe mom, maybe auntie, maybe grandma said there are no good men out here, or they never showed you a positive relationship. So now you feel like it's not going to happen to you. The past is the past, and what happened to them don't have to happen to you. But it starts from within. You have to heal your broken heart or heal that trauma and process it. But I want you all to know I'm outside of Chicago, so I'm near Chicago. 2.7 million people, which I think is even more now. I think it's somebody out there for me in this city. So I feel the same way for you. You don't know where you're gonna meet somebody, and when you first meet them, just lay back, lay back. Don't overdo it. This is where we make these errors. We're so desperate. We go so fast. You just meet somebody and you're making all these plans, and when the stuff don't work out, now you heartbroken. Why are you heartbroken over somebody you don't know? Heartbreak should be for somebody that you've invested time with. You've gotten to know him or her. You've gotten to know their family. You're invested. If I just meet a guy and he's like, you know what, I'm having a change of heart, I'm not going to be heartbroken because I don't know you. So stop getting so attached so quick and do that self work. If you don't want to go to therapy, listen. Amazon.com is therapy. It is workbooks for self love. You could buy a $10.99 through $20 self-love workbook and just do those exercises. It's gonna take a while because some of them are thick, some of them are not. Do it. Anything can help you that's a positive tool. So you got to be in control. A lot of times it's not about having a guy, it's about healing you and about self-love. And once you love yourself, as you walk in a room, love is going to radiate. You attract who you are. If you are bitter, if you are broken, if you are toxic, if you are desperate, you will attract another desperate man. We get what we think. We get who we are. You cannot attract a good, charming, sweet guy if you are bitter. They are going to take off running. And if you like bad boys, then that might work. But even bad boys don't like desperate women. I'm just saying. If you need support, I have a website. It is on, I'll put it in the comments. And I can life coach you. If you're in Illinois, I can be a therapist for you. If you need videos, I have 500 some videos. So just to go scrolling through, you'll find something that you need. If it's something you need me to talk about, I could create a video. If you want to hear a male's perspective, Tony Gaskins, Gaskins, I do believe. I hope it's an S on that. You know Tony. He's phenomenal. R.C. Blake. I hope R.C. Blake. So Blake. I think it's Blake. R.C. Blake. He is a bishop, a pastor. Phenomenal. Spot on. Those two I watch. They've been helping me. So I hope something I said helped. And if I could ever be of help, I'm here. All is well. Everything's working out for my highest good. All is well. Everything's working out for your highest good. Bye. Thank you for watching, you all. God bless you all.